Our next story comes to us from Benji. She, her.
Benji!
Am I the asshole for not wanting to give my dog back to my dad even though I am in college? I, 18 female, have had my dog, Jack, since I was around 11. Jack means the world to me as he has been there for the ups and downs of my life. My dad was the one who actually got Jack for me as our previous dog was stolen and we couldn't get her back. I'm sorry.
That
sucks, yeah. Mom wasn't initially happy with Jack as dad hadn't talked to her about the significant change, but it didn't really matter as they already were in the middle of getting divorced.
Oof. Big oof.
Middle divorce, like, fuck it, I'm getting a dog for my kid. God damn it.
Why not, I guess.
Now what's she gonna do, divorce me?
Hey, yeah, what the fuck?
The rule was that Jack had to stay with my dad as he was the one that bought the dog, so he was the one in charge of him. So when my dad moved out, Jack went with him. I primarily lived with my mom and saw my dad on weekends. I was able to see Jack when I went over to my dad's, and honestly, it was incredible. I got to play with him and take him on walks, and overall, still felt like I had such a close friend when my dad was doing paperwork and couldn't really give me attention. Years passed and my dad met a woman, Linda, who later became my stepmom. Linda had a son from her previous boyfriend who was five, and we both got along great. He is the little brother I never knew I wanted.
Oh.
However, I started to notice that my dad and stepmom would make comments about getting rid of Jack. They would say things like, quote, your mother loves this dog, she would love to have him live with her, and, quote, he needs a bigger place to play and he always barks. I always passed it off as them joking as they both knew how important Jack was to me and knew that if they got rid of him, it would destroy my heart. Years passed and the jokes continued, but I always made sure I put in my 2 cents. A couple of years go by, and when I'm 16, my stepmom tells us she is pregnant and we are going to have a little sister. My brother and I are overjoyed, and soon there is talk of moving out of the apartment. It was all exciting, and over time we went apartment hunting so we could find a bigger place. The whole issue with Jack didn't come up until a couple weeks after the baby shower. One day, while I was at my mom's, my dad texted me that he and Linda had talked and they realized that they would have to get rid of Jack since they couldn't look after a newborn, my brother, and a rambunctious Jack. I honestly was in shock. I think what hurt the most was that it was so matter-of-fact to them and they weren't willing to think of any alternatives. They wanted Jack gone. I didn't know how many times I reread the text that day, but it still felt like a blur. But it must have been a long time since my mom had come home to find me in the living room crying as I stared at my phone. I think I was having a panic attack and I was just shaking and crying since it felt like someone had reached into my chest and grabbed my heart and stomped on it. It was extremely painful. It took my mom some time to figure out what was wrong, and pissed wasn't good enough words to describe how angry my mom was at my dad. That same day, my mom agreed to have Jack live at her house, even though she originally didn't want the dog. That's good of your mom, at least.
That's a nice mom, yeah.
I was beyond grateful that my mom let Jack stay with her and honestly shocked me as she had voiced her distaste for him. What she said stuck with me. Quote, just because I may not like the dog doesn't mean I'm going to be cruel and let him be put in the pound.
Yeah.
He's important to you.
Aww.
I think she secretly loves him since I find them cuddled up together all the time.
Aww,
that's cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
So that's how it's been for the past couple of years. Jack has lived with my mom while my dad and Linda raised my little brother and sister. I still see them from time to time, but it has been getting harder since I'm doing summer term for college and just recently came down for a July 4th celebration. Today is when everything was flipped on its head. A couple of hours ago, I got a text from my dad that both confused and infuriated me. He texted that since my little sister, now almost 1, is big enough, he thinks that it would be great if they could have Jack back.
No.
He says he doesn't want to pull him away from mom since she knows she's gotten attached and wants to know what I think. I haven't replied, but honestly, I don't want to reply.
Yeah.
I don't want to give Jack back to my dad and Linda for what they did to him years ago. I feel like they aren't comprehending that Jack isn't a toy you can just ask back for.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to my mom about it, but I have a feeling she would say I'm right for being angry.
I think your little brother really wants that dog.
Probably, yeah.
That's what I think.
Here's the thing. I know my dad loves Jack. My brother loves Jack as well, and it hurts me to know that neither of them really get to play together.
Yeah.
I also won't be able to see Jack as much because my college is 2 hours away. Yet I don't want to be blinded by anger before I make a decision, but I'm very conflicted. I don't want to bring more anger than there already is. I just want everyone to be happy and Jack to have a loving home. Am I the asshole? No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
If somebody's going to give up a dog after years and years and years of owning that dog for no reason other than
and they were going to put him in the pound, yeah, like, no, fucking...
No, fuck them, yeah.
Fuck them. They don't get the dog anymore.
Dog's a part of the family, dude.
Dog's part of the family.
You don't just give up a kid because you have another kid. That's
and
crazy.
A year later, rescind that decision.
Take it back.
Yeah,
that's not how it works.
That's not how it works in the real world. Yeah,
you're no longer a safe person for this dog. That's fucking crazy town.
That's pretty fucking insane. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It would be different if you were like, hey, can the mom look after the dog? Can your mom look after the dog for a year and then bring him back? But that wasn't the initial thing.
It was, we're just going to throw him outside. We're just going to take him back to the pound. We're going to surrender this dog.
Yeah, we're going to surrender this. That's ridiculous. No, that means you didn't want him anymore.
Yeah.
And that sucks. And that fuck them. And then they can't just act all fucking. I know it's probably too late. You probably already made a decision, but you're right to be like, yeah, no, pissed off.
Yeah, no, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, and like it doesn't matter that you're in college. Now your mom's the one taking care of the dog. Yeah. And probably has grown attached to the dog. Yeah. Yeah, because like fucking, I don't know. My mom's very much like.
Your mom didn't like your Leolo.
Yeah, my dad didn't like Leolo.
Your dad didn't like
slowly got used to Leolo because my Leolo, my old cat, for those of you who don't know, I was brought in by my sister, I think, because I think one of her friends had like a bunch of kittens, and brought him and snuck him in.
Yeah.
And then eventually my dad, like tolerated Leolo,
Yeah.
And I know if my mom makes jokes about like putting one of our dogs down right now, even though the dog isn't.
He is not ready to be put down.
No. It would be really funny if we got. It would be fucked up.
It's gonna be fucking fucked up once she actually has to put Sophie down.
It's gonna be awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, no, I know my mom makes those jokes, and I can at least tell that she's kind of joking about it.
Yeah, she fucking loves those dogs.
That's the difference. Like, I don't. It's not like I can. There's actually a love for it.
It's pretty fucked up.
It's
not
very
gonna
fucked
lie.
up. No.
But yeah, it's because like that dog specifically also has like anger issues and bites people and shit.
Yeah, and that's the
yeah.
Yeah. But no, so like I don't know, like I definitely get. I could understand maybe where your parents were coming from. Like, I can understand your mom from my dad's side with like your mom. I understand your mom's perspective because my dad was similar with the cat, and I can understand the joking on your dad's side from my mom joking about killing off our dog. But no, but the
I can't understand surrendering a dog.
That's the difference.
After having it for years.
Even after joking, like it's because then the jokes were real.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
Is I know my mom's not gonna kill that dog until like the last possible moment.
Yeah, unless Sophie's in so much pain.
And so much pain and suffering. Yeah. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Then it becomes real and those jokes stop.
Yeah.
Those jokes became real. Like on your dad's end. So yeah, not the asshole.
I hate the way people think about animals sometimes. It's just like accessories or something.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're living beings.
Yeah. And they get attached to like houses,
Yeah, like literally. It's fucking always awful when they
It sucks to think that you would have put him in the your dad would have put him in the pound and then he would have been like, what did I do?
Yeah, what'd I do? Hey, what the fuck? I didn't
It's so sad.
No, it's fucked up. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Getting rid of a family member.
Yeah.
Because your pets are family.
And then he's older. Nobody really adopts older dogs. They're very.
Yeah. So then, like, it's really shitty. You're basically just sentencing them, depending on which pound they go to, a death sentence. You know?
Exactly.
And, like, I don't know. You don't get to just say all that.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, it's just wrong. No, not the asshole.
No.
God. Happy 1 year anniversary 2 months ago. 1 year and 2 months anniversary to Leolo.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
You're a good cat. King.
God, I'm gonna fucking quiet.
Oh, it's good that we could laugh about it now, though.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
All right, this is from B.
Oh wait, actually, can I say something real quick about Leolo? I think it's really funny that Fox will sleep in his carrier, his old carrier.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, so we've left the carrier out. We've had to use the carrier for them before. We used it like I think 2 months ago during the hurricane, right?
Yeah.
But like now, I think to me it's really funny because it's like I think
his corpse was in there. Bro.
His corpse was fucking in there, and Fox is like,
she's like, yo, this shit is dope.
This shit's fucking awesome.
I fucking love this shit.
It's really funny that's how that fucking played out. Is like she's claiming it and being like, I won.
She very much does that to everything. Like Misty's little corner on the couch.
Yeah,
she'll get in there and she'll be like, this is mine now.
This is mine now. I win.
She's a little bitch like that sometimes.
Moving Misty to the other side of the couch.
Yeah, now Misty's on the other side. Like, I guess I'll be over here.
Awful. Fucking awful, Fox.